What's up guys, Louis Gull here, welcome back to the channel. We have been going through our EXP Explain series, and today we're going to jump into a big question that we get is like, what is a cloud-based brokerage? Like, what is that? What are you even talking about? So today we're going to dive into that, and I'm going to show you inside of EXP World and how we operate inside of Verbella, which is the system that we live inside of in our brokerage. So yeah, I guess I don't want to say too much more. So let's just dive into the video and then I'll meet you on the other side. All right, here we are. Before you stop the video, I get it. This looks dumb. The first time I was in the EXP World and saw it, I was like, what is happening here? Have a look around. Let me show you a couple of things here. This is EXP World. This is all the countries we are currently operational in. There's the auditorium there. It's Halloween right now. It's like coming up on Halloween at the time of filming this. So that's why there's like bats in the air and stuff like that. There's a bunch of people. This is a welcome room. Now, here's the deal. You can waste your time in here by doing things like going to play soccer on the soccer field, or going down to the pirate ship, or doing a bunch of dumb stuff like that, which, you know, you have to have in these things because, you know, whatever. But I quickly moved from thinking this was super dumb to realizing that this was one of the most powerful tools in real estate as soon as I started jumping in here. So picture the scenario. We click on go to, and I look at all these things as different levels of an office building. So if we were in a skyscraper or a big office building, this would be all the different levels. So we have the welcome area, the information center, partners, the main office, meeting rooms, accounting, account solution, onboarding, growth, brokerage operations, broker staterooms, commercial unit, and it goes on and on, tech support, and so on and so forth. Now, let me show you a couple of examples why this is so powerful. Now, the brokerage I was at beforehand, if something was going on with my computer or my phone or my CRM or whatever, I would have to try and make an appointment, drive down to the brokerage, try and get a meeting with someone, with the tech support guy or whatever that might look like. Or if it was something out of their bandwidth, I would have to go to the Apple store, drive down there, make an appointment. They take like 5 days to get an appointment. Anyway, it always took a long time to figure something out. Right here, I can click on the tech support lobby and it will take me straight into the tech support agents that work here. Now, inside of the cloud, we have over 600 employees working on our behalf. So if you're part of EXP, you now have 600 people working for you round the clock. And why is it round the clock? Because we're open in Australia now. So because of that, we now have 24/7 access to all of these people. So check it out. We are now in the tech support room. And as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nerds who are waiting for us to go into our tech and help us out with whatever that may be. So you can jump in here and be like, hey, I'm having a problem with my CRM, it won't upload such and such, and they'll just dive in right there and then into the computer and fix it for you. Or it could be, hey, my computer's not running something properly, they'll dive in, or they'll troubleshoot, or they'll follow up with you and figure it all out. So it is amazing to have this paid employee staff working for you round the clock. Super cool. So there's a ton of stuff. Tech support is probably the one I jump into the most. Another thing to look at is broker staterooms, because obviously we are cloud-based brokerage. It's showing me all the states in America right now, because this is where we are based. And if I go into Colorado, well, this is my brokerage. Oh, well, fine. Let's jump into Colorado. So in here, each broker stateroom has its own amount of people, and they have the managing broker, they have contract specialists, and other people around to help out with everything that you need. So if I jump in here, Josie's right here. She's the admin support. She's awesome. I'll go around, and there's the managing broker. There's a contract specialist, and there's a ton of people, and you can see we have our own tech support for Colorado and different things like that. So super cool. All you do is come in here, you take a ticket, and then you go. Now, for instance, in Colorado, we have our auditorium here, which is where we have our state meetings and our contract classes. So if we jump in here, it'll take us there. Nothing's going on there right now because obviously there isn't a meeting at this time. But if you go in, it'll take you right into our state auditorium, where you can jump in and attend state meetings, contract classes, and whatever else they have going around. So you can see, you know, we're in here. It's a cool setup. And there might be a person on stage giving the presentation. You can jump in here and just zoom in on that screen. Here we go. Here's the Colorado sales meeting coming up, and jump in from there. That's super cool. I can't do that anywhere else. I would have to go down to the office, find parking, and try and park, and it's a big old nightmare. Furthermore, you know, we talk about the education here. We have over 60 hours of education taught by Icon agents. If you don't know what an Icon agent is, you can hit the link above. It will tell you. Taught by Icon agents. And again, you can go in here and I'll show you where everything is. We can go into the main auditorium, or we can go into the EXP University. So when you find the schedule of all the classes you want to attend, they're always going on in here. So, you know, you look at maybe the Icon auditorium, we can jump in here and there might be a meeting going on. I actually don't know what the schedule is right now for them. But if there is a meeting, we can see what's going on. Oh, there is. So a housekeeping meeting with a couple of people, maybe that's about to start. But anyway, you can just jump into meetings and meetings and meetings. And that's the thing, if you're a brand new agent, you can spend all your time in here being educated by other agents who are killing it right here and right now. So you can see why this is so powerful. And obviously you have so many different things here as well to jump into. Compliance, global operations, you can talk about expansion in different countries, commercial if you're a commercial agent, operations, growth strategies, and so on and so forth. So that is the cloud-based brokerage, and that's why it's so important for real estate development, for the future of our business, and it's just a phenomenal tool. So there you go. That was the cloud-based brokerage. Obviously that is about this much of like a huge building that I was talking about that you can explore inside. Like I said, you can't waste your time in there, but there is a ton of resources in there, like checking in on agents progression, checking in on your own, cap and status, revenue share, tech support, your healthcare, like everything. You can jump in there. Anything that you can imagine that a brokerage would service you with, you do it in there and more. All the training and everything is done in there. So it's such a powerful tool that a lot of people sleep on it. And actually a lot of agents I know inside the brokerage don't utilize it to its full capacity, and I have no idea why, because it's super powerful. I think the nicest thing for me is that just jumping in like when I need it. It's like, okay, I need tech support. Open up, jump in, help, cool, thank you, bye-bye. Turn it off and you're done. So what would have taken, you know, an hour or two driving down to the office, meeting someone, trying to figure out whatever, okay, I'm hungry now, I need coffee, grab coffee, come back up the road. Instead of it taking that long, I just did it from my computer and it took 5 to 10 minutes. And now I can be way more productive for the rest of the day. So that is a cloud-based brokerage. If you have any questions on anything that you've just seen or anything to do with EXP, drop them below. Let me know what you think. I'd love to get people who haven't seen it before, your opinion, your first kind of glance, your first perspective of what you just saw. So drop a comment below. I would love to know what you think about it. If you haven't been to the channel before, go ahead, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I would love to see you more and more on these videos. We will see you on the next one.